Today on Loganly Adventures, my husband Jeroen and I set out to explore the charming city of Lyon, which is also the gastronomic capital of France. And spoiler alert, I eat so many pastries while traversing back and forth along the Rhône and Saône river. Bonjour Lyon! We have arrived to France's third largest city. We're going to be exploring Lyon for the next couple of days and just seeing what this cool city is all about. It's already, look at these buildings. Woo. I'm loving this. This is so cool. Very French. I love these open squares all around the city center of Lyon. So this Place de la République, but you can see there's so many squares, like so many open plazas all around Lyon. It is really lovely and such a great urban city. I have no clue what to do in Lyon, but that's the best way to travel sometimes. So I'm just going to go in. The only expectations I have is good food, good French food. Okay, good food in general, and like just cool sights all around. This is Passage de la Goutte, where you can see different stores. I love the red of all these boutiques here. It's a very beautiful passageway and just so calming just to walk through the passageway. Here you can see the big awnings up above. Place de Jacobins is so stunning. First of all, you have this fountain. Okay, I appreciate the beauty, the public art here. Right? And then you are surrounded by these gorgeous apartments on all ends. And then also these leafy greens, seating area for trees, for people to like hang out and chill in the middle of the city. It's a very livable city. Like whenever I travel, and you've noticed, I always try to compare cities on like the livability index of like my livability index. So far, Lyon, check. If I could live in this district, of course, and like overlooking Place de Jacobins, I'd be pretty happy. Yeah. I have a rule that when in France, you gotta have a pastry a day. Now, I've been breaking that rule with at least 2 pastries a day, but that's fine. That's like an enhancement of the rule. So we got some pastries to start off the day at Le Pain de Jacobins. And the baker, or the pastry chef, when he was telling me about one of the pastries we got, which is a traditional pastries from the city, he pronounced Lyon as Lyon, which kind of makes sense because Lyon is like what Lyon is named after lions, like the animal lion, so it would be pronounced Lyon, right? So please forgive me if I'm butchering your city's name. Beautiful city, I love the city. Forgive me. This is it, this is the tart. Look how good it looks and all red and vibrant. Okay, I'm gonna bite into it and see what the hype is all about because it looks so good. And all these berries and nuts in it. Right along the riverbanks of the Saône is the marché. So the marché happens every single weekday or weekend as well, from 7:30 a.m. So you can come here, get your fruits, your veggies, all your goods. This looks so good. Like all over. It also makes such a peaceful stroll all up and down right by the river or the marché. Look at all these fruits and veggies gleaming in the sun. And then over here you have the flowers, the bouquets. It smells so good in here. Oh, look at that one. Extra large.
Oh yeah.
This is the thing about Lyon. You walk down the street and see a beautiful display of pastries and then you want to try it out. So now we're walking out with another box of pastries. Because what is this? I've never seen this in my life before. This one. So we got it. Because, I mean, why not? We're in France, we're in Lyon, and it just looks so good. Walked out from the street of the pastry shop and then voila, what a city. This is the Palais de la Bourse de Lyon, and what an incredible piece of architecture it is. And then just across from it is this beautiful church, cathedral, chapel, right here. Stunning, what a city. This is a good stop like no other for a pastry break. This is the third one of the day. So I've never seen this pastry before. I'm gonna try it. Let's bite into it. Oh, it's like all cream. It is so delicious. This is such a beautiful bookstore. It makes me want to live in this bookstore. Never mind living in Lyon, the city, but I want to live here in this bookstore with these high vaulted ceilings and surrounded by shelf and shelves of books. And these creaky boards. Everything's just so magical here. They truly have everything in this bookstore, from secondhand English books to books on cinema. This is a whole photography and art section book. Beautiful. And you have your fiction, non-fiction. Of course, most of the books here are in French, but when you're in the art and photography section, you're browsing at beautiful images and paintings. Anyways, so, you know, and I could brush up on my Canadian high school French. And this doorway made of all these hardback books. Love, love. This is the bookstore you have to check out. All the art dance. All these books. In this doorway. Yeah. Obsessed. Obsessed. Probably already forerunner for one of my favorite places in Lyon. I'm just walking down the street from the Val des Ardens, my new favorite bookstore in Lyon, of course. And I'm just noticing that all these businesses on the street are Asians. Like this one, made of sushi. Okay, and then I'm walking, and then there's Chicken Bang, which is this Taiwanese place. Is this like an Asian quarter or Asian owned business area? I just feel so seen and represented in this city. Rhône is checking out a menu because we're already curious. And that's the hard thing. Like I want to be here and eat French food, like places like this, but then the Asian food here looks so good because of course there's a whole lot of, like, there was a Vietnamese restaurant down there, and of course because France colonized Vietnam and was Indochina back then, we have bomb ass Vietnamese food in France, so gotta eat that in Lyon too. This mural right here, all up and down this huge side of the building, is called the City Library, or the Library of our city. And you can see there's like each window has books in it, and down here it acts like a bookstore or a bookshop.
And here is the biggest fresco in Europe, La Fresque des Canaux, which means the Silk Weaver's Wall, depicting the Croix-Rousse district where we are in right now. And this mural, fun fact, is regularly updated. So the characters and structures that you see on the mural changes over the years. And the Cité Création is a Lyon-based company that is responsible for this, and its 80 painters, architects, landscapers have covered the walls of the world with artistic creations for more than 40 years.
But this is what every summer should be like in this city. Walking along the riverbed, looking out at the beautiful architecture. Look at this hand for a doorknob. Oh, you can like look. Another stunning square with this gorgeous fountain here of the lady being pulled by all the horses, and then the Hotel de Ville, and then across the street is Palais d'Art, but it's also now not just the Palace of the Arts, but a museum dedicated to the Beaux Arts in Lyon. And in this courtyard, there's little art statues, sculptures everywhere. There's another fountain. And it's just a great place to like rest and chill in the middle of the city. That's part of this beautiful institution, this art institution, but still open for the public. I think it says something about a city when a city has so many open, free public spaces for just anybody, right? Like of all ages, of all levels of income, where you can just enjoy different facets of life, whether it's the arts or nature, and just roam around without paying for things. Now, of course, I love my pastries. I love supporting small businesses and eating at different restaurants and all of that. But it's nice to know that if I'm a student or if I'm on a shoestring budget, I can still take in the essence of what Lyon is about, because they made the city so like not dependable on having money to enjoy it, which is why I really like oh my goodness. Let's just take a moment and take in the sculptures while I'm just rolling around this courtyard. Just a really peaceful abode here. So behind the Hotel de Ville de Lyon, which is this, well, is the Opera Theater of Lyon, and it is so cool how they built on top of it. So down here you can see the original structure, and they kept it, right? Because here we respect architecture, we respect heritage, and then they added this whole dome on top of it, and you can see the modern architecture piece on top of the original. But it doesn't take away from the original at all. In fact, I just think it just adds to the beauty of the place. We gave in. Don't worry, we will still have French food in Lyon because those bistros look amazing. But I mean, look at this, right? This is like a remake of Itaewon. So we just gotta pop in. We just gotta try out their Korean chicken here, because also we're craving it. So why not? That's the Lyon metro system. So I'm impressed. I think there's also a tram system in the city. The metro system, the buses everywhere. Voila. Public transit. Great in this city. It's so great, especially for the size of Lyon, for France's third biggest city, and to have this great like transit system that connects everything. Man, to see Canada's third biggest city and the metro system there. Ooh. Wow la la indeed. But here, chef's kiss. This cool funicular that we're gonna go on. It takes us all the way to the top of Lyon. And then you step out of the funicular station, and right outside is the huge basilica that overlooks all of Lyon. Wow, that is so stunning. I think this is a TV tower right here, but doesn't it look like the Eiffel Tower? It's like a little mini Eiffel Tower. I'm sure locals here does not like that to be called like an Eiffel Tower, but it kind of looks like it. What a view of Lyon. This is so stunning. You can see all the little chimneys sticking out from the rooftops. And then of course this gorgeous river that cuts through and runs through the city.
There's two things that never get old for me. One is exploring churches, cathedrals, basilicas, because as an architectural lover, they have a unique spin no matter any one or whichever one that I pop into. I mean, look at how the light plays on the ceiling. It is absolutely stunning, from the stained glass windows to these huge colonnades. I can never get over like architecture, especially in a country like France. Now, can you guess the second thing that I can never get over? Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's right around this church itself. But before we get there, walking there is such a pleasure because it feels like you're in this little village, but you're right smack middle of Lyon, especially in the old town of Lyon. And it just feels like you're whisked away already. And look at this view that is right behind this huge church. Okay, the second thing that I can never get over are gardens or parks. It's just a nice part of getting into nature without having to go so far away to get in some greenery, such as this park that overlooks, or should I say garden, it's more of garden, not park, but this garden overlooks Lyon, and it's right behind the exact church that we were just in. Well, I keep calling it a church, but it's a basilica. But anyways, I use the term interchangeably, even though I do know that there are differences, okay?
So if you look at the map of Lyon, there's like different sections, different parts of the city that is divided up through the river. And this side of the river that we are in, you see how historical and how old towny it is. And that's because this is where the old part of Lyon started before it branched out. So if you look up, these are very different buildings than what we were exploring earlier on. which is so cool to see the very multiple facets of Lyon. Many bridges in Lyon. I love this so much, crossing the river. Honestly, I could spend all day just roaming around the city. No agenda, no plans, just eating pastries here and there, yummy food, taking in the water, taking the views, the red colored bridges, inside such a city. That's literally all I want from Lyon. It's serving, it's giving. I'm giving it out. Just like that, we have another pastry, but this one is a cheesecake, so I guess it's a pastry. You can count it as a pastry, right? It's so good. It's like a speculoos pastry. This city loves speculoos. Let's go find a seat. So you also got espresso kickstart. This patisserie is also right around the corner. As you can see, Rhône is sitting from the famous art wall in Lyon. We didn't even know that we were here. We just crossed the bridge and we're back in St. Vincent, this neighborhood, with St. Vincent Bakery. The pigeons are all patiently waiting. Look at that. So cute and so vicious. The Lions of Lyon. Well, not the official lions, but very beautiful that there's one here, there's one there, going up these stairs in Lyon. Just passing by the amphitheater of Lyon. So I think this goes back to the Roman times. Now, don't quote me on it. I'm gonna look this up and then I'll just tell you more info about it. But I mean, it looks cool. It's like in the middle of the city, and you can see where I guess the people would come out. I was gonna say gladiators, but I don't know if this amphitheater was used for that. I think it was just a theater, it was not a coliseum. That's the other word I was thinking. These here are escaliers prunelle, which is these colorful rainbow stairway that goes that connects Lyon. I just didn't realize how hilly Lyon is. Forgive me, because I'm from the Netherlands where everything is freaking flat. But it's really beautiful to like spruce up the walks up and down Lyon with these stairs. Just makes me smile with all the colors. And this is the nice thing about having a city with hills. You get all of this, all the colorful rooftops and buildings. What a view. And the Eiffel Tower dupe. I love these neighborhood markets all over Lyon. So we had a market down by the river here, and then now this one is up more up on the hilltop. Look at all these, it's so affordable. There was like whole like fruits that you can get for $1.50, like lemons, like a whole basket of them. And it smells so good and fragrant. You smell these? And it just looks so good all around. And it just extends for like block, like all the way, like this whole block actually in Lyon. More murals around Lyon. Like just spectacular this is. It takes up literally this whole entire side of this building, and like it's a huge building. And I love how they painted the leaves here, and then down here you can see, is this a bank? Sponsored? I don't know. And then the stairwells that Lyon is known for, because, well, I think it's known for. I know Lyon for the stairwells because it's a hilly city. And all these neighborhoods. It's so beautiful. Like the metro. So nice. Such plush seats here. Wide windows. I mean, am I making a good case for Lyon or what? I'm not even sponsored by the tourism board, so this is just out of my own pure love for the city. Entering Parc de la Tête d'Or. These gilded fence gates to enter this park, and you know the park is going to be a grand park when these are the gates, right? And then already you can just see how lush this is, and people are running around, biking, walking. It's such a nice little area. Well, I shouldn't say little because it's a huge park, but a nice area of the city, especially for shade in the summer. We were just walking in this park, and we still are, and then we come across giraffes and this bull. Look at the horns on this bull. It is crazy. Look at all the giraffes. It turns out that this park is also a whole zoo that's free. Can you believe it? There's like giraffes and zebras all for free to see. And also there's a botanical garden, like a greenhouse in here. I love botanical gardens and greenhouses, so I'm just shocked that all of this is wrapped up in Lyon, because when we were like, okay, let's go to Lyon, let's explore France's third largest city. I didn't expect it to be so big. I mean, I know it's the third largest city, but like, what does that say? You know? But this is huge. There's so much things to explore. Like, there's also a little playground for kids with carousels here. Ooh, that smells good. And they're selling like some type of like deep fried thing. Oh, I see flamingos. Let's go check out the flamingos. Cannot get more French than this. So we're at Bouillon Maurice, which is this resto in the city center of Lyon. You can see I love the decor already, the red leather booths as well. And we're ordering a few dishes, which is of course classic French dishes to try out. Never eaten a calf head before, but here we go. It looks so good. Just dip it in here and try it out. Wow. We're back because you want to get more, because these are so delicious. So the one that we had was so delicious, the speculoos one, which is right there. So I really want to try the different flavor ones, but they only make the different flavor ones in the small. You can see. So we're gonna try it out. And the one little special this month for summer is the lemon, the citron.
Two totals. Yes.
Two citron.
Well, one citron and one.
That's good.
Yeah, great.
Secure the goods once again. This boat ride down the river is only €5, which is so worth it. It's super affordable to soak up the city from a different perspective. Seeing like the cathedral as we pass by.
My dear friend Joy went on a university exchange years and years ago to this city right here in Lyon. And now that I'm here for the first time ever, I can't help but to think of her and think of her journey through here and getting to live in such a fantastic city. I mean, I never went on university exchange. I just had so much FOMO about leaving my college campus, which is ironic now looking back on it, because all I do is travel now and all I do is just wanting to get away and stay far away from Canada as possible. But that's part of leaving a community behind, right? And I just can't help but think about the community that she got to build here and her life that she built here in Lyon. Because Lyon is such a livable city. It's a huge city. It's the third biggest city in France, like I told y'all. But it's so walkable. There's transit systems everywhere, like how we hopped onto the metro system today. And now I'm taking a whole freaking cruise up and down the river and looking at these beautiful architectural sites on both sides of the river in Lyon. It can't get more beautiful than this. I love watching all these people sitting along the banks. Look at these swans. And I can imagine my dear friend reading or jogging or just studying along the riverbank as her days unfold in Lyon. And I wish I had studied abroad, but this is the closest thing I guess I'll get to it, is by making up for it for my younger self and just travel as much and live here and there working remotely.
That was so fun. Let's try out the lemon one now after our boat ride. Wow. There's a burst of summer and citrusy. I love that. Oh my gosh. That's so good. This is the coffee flavored one.
That wraps up our C'est Magnifique time in Lyon, the Lion gastronomic city of France. If you haven't subscribed already, definitely don't miss out. Give this video a like and leave me a comment below on what do you think of this majestic French city. And until the next vlog, where we hop on to another part of the world, bisous bisous Loki Bears. Mwah.